Hi, hope you are okay, whatever you are up to. I just wanted to let you know that there is a brand new episode of the Aspiring Psychologist podcast, which has landed today. New episodes land at 6 a.m. every Monday. So you can absolutely subscribe from your usual podcast provider. We are pretty much available everywhere you would want to listen to podcasts, or you can also watch on YouTube as well via Good Thinking Psychological Services if that is your bag, if you are a YouTube fan. Today's episode of the podcast is all about something called autoethnography, which is a very long word, and it might not be one that you've heard of before, but it is the concept of being able to learn about others from their own written experiences. So autoethnographical accounts. And I do believe it can be an incredibly useful way to learn theory and practice and help you join up the dots. So I hope you'll find it to be a really useful and interesting episode. It is also worth giving you a little sneak peek that there is an exclusive announcement in the episode itself. If you are an aspiring psychologist, it might be something which appeals to you. So do check out episode 14, which is an exciting milestone in itself, including the trailer. That means that we've now had 15 episodes of the podcast, which is really cool. We are heading towards another big milestone in the downloads, which, yeah, I'm really pleased about. So, yeah, if you're an aspiring psychologist, check out the podcast more generally, but please, specifically today, check out the episode because there might be something exciting in there for you. You can check out on Apple Podcast, just search for the Aspiring Psychologist Podcast. You'll find us. We're on Spotify, Google, Amazon. We are everywhere. Just Google the Aspiring Psychologist Podcast, or go to your usual provider, and you will find me there. Um, yeah, it's an important concept, thinking about personal accounts and reflections and case studies and how and why we learn from them in that way. So hope you'll find it to be a useful episode. There are plenty of other episodes in there as well. The most popular by a long mile is how to optimally prepare for interviews as an aspiring psychologist. So if you have an interview coming up, either for a professional qualification or for a job role, do check that out. People have been really enjoying that. So, yeah, I will leave you to your Monday. If you've got any questions, drop them in the comments, even if watching on replay. But yeah, do stay connected. Stay engaged with me on the socials, and we can make sure that all of the content I create for you is as useful as you would like it to be. If you'd like to be involved in creating an audio testimonial for the podcast, either for my podcast itself or for the Clinical Psychologist Collective book, or for any of the live stream stuff that I do to support aspiring psychologists, you can check some of that out on YouTube on replay. If you're like, what live stream stuff? Then go to Good Thinking Psychological Services on YouTube. You will see it all there. But if you'd like to leave any audio testimonial to be featured within the podcast, I would be so grateful. And you can go to my website, goodthinkingpsychology.co.uk/podcast to find out how to contribute to the show. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll look forward to catching up with you soon. Bye bye.